Good morning.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, my friend?
Another day in paradise. How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, doing well. The weather's getting better here, so hopefully there's going to be summer soon. But yeah, we have a guest today. First of all, hello, Async. Thanks and very kind of you that you're joining us. Async is from Peridot, and he will tell us a little bit more about himself and Peridot, of course. But first of all, hello to everyone that has already tuned in. Let me give you guys a quick rundown of what's happening today. We have a couple of tokens to list. We're going to buy a couple of tokens from the market. So you can, as always, give us your favorite token that we should buy from the market and then straight up list on Vibe. We're also going to talk about Peridot that just listed today on Vibe. And yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the market, and then we're also going to play some trades since last time was fairly successful, if I might say so. But yeah, as always with me, Eris today, and yeah, let's dive right into it. Async, would you mind telling us a little bit more about yourself, Peridot, and what you guys got going there? Can you hear us?
I think you might be having some mic issues. I see him muting and unmuting.
Oh,
Um,
so we're having some mic issues. We just tested it and it worked, but now, as always.
Okay. I am not.
Now we can hear you again.
online.
Hello? Well, we're trying to figure out while and getting his mic to work while we are getting that to work.
Now I can hear you. That's good.
Wonderful. And we can hear you. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right. So again, would you mind giving us a quick intro of yourself and then letting us know what Peridot is all about?
Oh yeah, would love to. Would love to. Well, my name is Async, out of beautiful Berlin. Nice 20 degrees today and sunny. I'm outside currently, and I am the co-founder of Peridot Finance, which is started as a lending platform and is your main place for money markets. Your main upcoming place, money markets, gaining nice APYs, make it easy as possible. Fintech, great UI, those are basically the buzzwords that we serve.
Awesome. And for how long are you building Peridot?
Yeah, oh, we are building now a little over a year. We started to build in the March of 2025. It was a bumpy ride with many ups, many downs, but we committed to the case and we are here to stay for many more years.
Awesome, awesome. And who's part of that team? Like, how big's the core team? And tell us a little bit about your partners that you're doing it with.
Would love to, would love to. Thank you. At the core team, well, we are three co founders, which is me, Josh, and Louis Zhao, or the DGen. And we also have people that are helping us, especially on the marketing side. May that be Droxes and Johnson, for example. Silent. We have some people helping out, but the core team currently is three people.
Awesome, awesome. And what's next on the roadmap? Basically, give us a little bit insight about the next 3 to 6 months.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, the next big thing that we're launching is the Stellar launch that we're actually launching this Friday. We're gonna have a totally completely new chain evolved, some new juicy TVL, and especially some nice APYs that are growing on the back of the founder Joshua, who introduced the boosted markets so that the stablecoins always can have a nice APY going on. That is the next step that we're going to take on. Then, of course, we are continuously getting feedback from our users and from our OGs in the OG group who give us much feedback so that we can polish the app by day to day, basically, right? The feedback comes in and we polish it. So that is that for the next couple of weeks for now. Then, of course, we want to go more into the corporate to make it more easier for corporate structures, of course, to get their tax reporting in, and for also to crypto close companies to be able to deposit and to be able to manage their funds effectively. And on with the Stellar launch is are also coming out a new audit, and also after the Stellar launch, a new audit is coming out, and in the next months, plural, is what we're going to launch is also our money markets, which is margin leveraged trading. Yeah, this is the stuff that I
Nice.
can say now. Yeah.
Awesome. And how would someone be able to like use Peridot?
Yeah. So now we have two modes, but starting from Friday, it will be very easy. You just visit the website, right, and then launch app. There's the big button, and you will be greeted. And there will be two options, basically, right? Either you already have some form of crypto, some form of stables or whatever, then you can immediately deploy them, supply them. It doesn't matter the chain. I'm not even talking about the chain because we have that solved pretty much on the EVM side. Or you can choose if you don't have a wallet, you don't have any crypto, but you want to earn on your dollars. Then you click that path, and you can simply deposit with your credit card or via bank transfer some your funds in, supply them in the pool, and start earning. Yeah, yeah.
Great. Awesome, awesome. And like if when we talk about those markets that are existent, like how many different farms, how many different pools, like what's available currently and what
Yeah.
will be available after Friday then?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Currently, we have available mainly on. We have two chains actively on which you can supply basically on the expert mode, which is the Monad chain and the Binance chain, right? But all the focus is on the Binance chain. For example, if you are coming from Base, if you are coming from Arbitrum, or whatever, you have your USDC on Arbitrum, you supply them in, and they will be supplied all in one pool, all concentrated in the Binance side pool, right? Then, if you withdraw your money or if you rebalance your cash or whatever, it will all be gasless and sponsored by us. So that is the easy side. Starting from Friday, We will also have our Stellar pools enabled, which will have a higher TVL and potentially in the beginning even higher APYs. Definitely a more stable APY on the long term with the Stellar markets, right? But here again, mentioning the chains and mentioning which assets are available is mainly just something for the expert. The normal users, they should not and will not even care, and don't have to like fiddle around which chain they're using. For them, it's just important that they can put their cash in, it starts to earn, and then they can withdraw their cash again in any form that they want. Yeah. And yeah,
Great,
so
great.
to also a little bit of the question, we have of course Rep BTC, Rep Bitcoin in our expert mode. That is currently the normal mode on Peridot. We and we also have some smaller tokens, but we mainly want to focus on the stables.
Great, great, man. Like the sounds really good, and I see there's a lot of things also that are coming. So can't wait for you guys to find to have your full potential unlocked, and of course you're going to continue building. So last question, basically, when it comes to Peridot, what's the ultimate like goal? What's the mantra here? The vision that you guys have? How does it all align and come together?
Oh yes, oh yes. I would say there are two mantras for everybody that has interacted ever in their life with crypto, right? That would be make DeFi easy again, or make DeFi easy, period, right? They should not, the technology is great, but for the user, there should be no friction. It should just feel like you're like Robin Hood, right? Very easy, very intuitive. This is our main mantra that we are going for. And that mantra stretches over everything, right? From reporting, from gaining the APY, that would be my main mantra. Yeah, make DeFi easy.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good mantra. Yeah, DeFi can be fairly complex, of course, depending how sophisticated you want it to be.
Exactly.
But yeah, okay, cool. I mean, first of all, thanks for the great explanation and thanks for the intro of Peridot and of yourself here. I think what we will do now is do a little bit of market talk. So when we talk about Peridot and how like different APYs evolve, etc. Most of the time, and like basically all the time, there's a market behind it, right? That also evolves and grows, and sometimes also, does weird things. So, how did you see the last, 1 to 2 months in this space, like with what happened?
In in general, like no exact topics, like how I saw it,
Just
what
in
happened.
general, like, what do you think of the current space and how, like, the last 2 months basically went?
Mm. I think it is going pretty well because we are going more in the direction. I think we are already at mass adoption, no question. And I'm thinking we're going more into the direction where especially stables are getting a staple in society. And that may not be so much yet in heavily banked societies like, yeah, most Western societies, of course, but especially in the BRICS nations, we can see a huge stablecoin adoption already, right? That I of course find interesting. Who benefits from that? That is a different question. Of course, that is again the old bankiers benefiting from that, but also the people like on the other end are benefiting finally from that, and that I find very exciting. What I also find exciting, of course, in combination with crypto and AI, are many hacks that are coming out, right? The one word would be mythos, for example, exposing much. But I am on the opposite. I am not afraid of that because I'm more enthusiastic, even because I'm thinking these tools and the more hacks you get, the more stable the products will get in the end, right? So I'm thinking we're heading in a nice direction.
Good assessment. And like, if we talk about just in detail, like BTC over the last 2 3 months, like, how are you happy with that evolvement as well?
Yeah, I'm always happy with I'm happy with BTC period, right? And if it let it drop down to 50, let it go up to 150, bullish. We're still bullish, right? I mean, this this asset moves. It moves up and it moves down. That's part of it. Overall, how it is being adopted, how it is being talked about. I'm very bullish about it, and I'm very positive about it. Yeah, I'm not so focused about like the micro trends, more about the macro, and the macro looks very good.
Good. Aris, what do you think here?
I'm a bit against that, to be honest, on the macro side. We'll, like, the next 2 weeks are really important for direction, I'd say, but on kind of like the weekly candle side, we had a really strong rejection on the EMA line, which is like a really important kind of line for us to pass, obviously. And so I likely believe we'll head back down below 70 and retest this 60-65 range. But yeah, it kind of depends on the next week or so if we continue like the flow down, or if it stops right here and then goes back up. But yeah, I'd say if this next week is another red candle, then we'll continue as we're going down. As much as I want to be bullish.
As much as you want to be, okay. So I mean, what's the bullish outlook then from your side here, async? Like in the next, let's say, 2 to 4 weeks, how Bitcoin will move, and what's the bearish outlook on it then from Aris' side? So maybe you can start first here. Give me the bullish scenario.
Well, I think we first have to establish our timelines here, right? Because when I'm talking about the macro, I am talking about a decade, right?
Okay.
So I think
That's
that's a
a
little bit.
different case,
So
right?
if you ask me for the next 2 or 4 weeks, I don't really care. I don't really think about it that much. If it goes below 70, I wish that everybody can take a little bit of their paycheck and buy more.
Okay. And okay, like this is like, like a moonshot here, but what's the scenario in 10 years looking like?
In 10 years, I'm following the good old, who was it? Mike, let it be Michael Saylor, let it be McAfee, over a milli, no question. 1 million.
Okay. Aris, tell me your short-term scenario here for the market, and then tell me what happens in 10 years from now.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're talking 10 years, that's a bit different. That's like there's macro, and then there's like an asset that, it's like saying if the XPX 500 is going to be up or down in 10 years, like, of course. I mean, like, short term, like I guess we could say the next couple months, like the next quarter, depends on the next week or so. Maybe I can I'll quickly show it, actually. I don't know if I can pull over my screen here.
Yeah, Thiago, can you quickly flip to Aris, please? Thiago should be able to flip over.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
No, so we're at, if you guys can see my screen, we're at like this blue line, which is the EMA on the weekly candles. And so you can see every time before a bull run, we come up and we test this, right? And we either like, if we're able to like break through it, like if we either hold around the line and we're able to pull through with momentum, then that's pretty much where the new bull market kind of starts. And for the first time, like, we go up to touch this again, and it's like a really big rejection here, where we don't even hold it. We don't even like, kind of like pause or have some strength. It just completely kind of breaks the structure there. And so what a lot of people are believing here is if we're kind of on this same schedule where it did break out, but it failed to then go above the EMA. And so it's likely that, we could see one more kind of drop to this area, and then it would continue up. Or it would be, if, why I'm saying the next 1 to 2 weeks is if we do kind of stop here, and if we manage to kind of like hold out right here, then it could be something very similar to this, where we kind of have 1 to 2 months kind of holding this area, and then there's a really big breakout.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Mike is saying the second half of the year will give back the bullish feelings. Just need the patience. Do you agree to that?
Yeah,
Agreed.
I mean, yeah, I'd say it really, depends on like the next. It all kind of happens in a domino effect, right? Like it's the signal from these next weeks will lead into the price action for like the next 1 to 2 months. But definitely, I think the bottom is very close. Like I think something in this right here is if there was another bottom, it would be like right here, and that would be a golden buying opportunity. Or pick up here, but usually, you know, like there's a little, I don't know, it feels like people are a bit too bullish, and there needs to be a bit more pain. But also just like from a technical standpoint, it's a really important line. And if we fail to push through that, then yeah.
So let's open another chart and let's open the hyperliquid chart maybe. Because if there's one token that is super fucking strong, it's either ZEC or it's hyperliquid. So
Natürlich, kein Problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is Hyperliquid's weekly chart. If we go to like daily, for example, even this is just insane, right?
yeah,
it's not even fully loaded back, but it's, why is it not fully loaded back? Maybe this will be better. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh no, it's because exchanges, you know, they list it after it already hit 40 or whatever. I have to go jump on to Hyperliquid, but anyways,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just been
Yeah,
like
this chart is just super strong.
Yeah.
I can remember like 2-3 months ago, like I texted like a friend of mine. I was like, "This is hyperliquid bottom," when it was at like 21, 22 or something. Like this was the golden opportunity to buy. Hyperliquid is so strong, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like if market recovers, like hyperliquid probably will recover more, even, or not recover more, but just keep like doing movements like this. So like at the moment, like I see like 3 things that I want to have in my portfolio. It's like hyperliquid, it's BTC, and it's ZEC. Probably ZEC is right, like, you know, it's a volatile movement that we're seeing there, like especially with sometimes those weird explosions. But it's a good token for me, and it's a good thing to have in your portfolio. Anything you would add to the portfolio async when we're talking about things we should buy? Oh, hello? Might have lost him again. Sad. Well, Aris, then you add, please. What are we adding to hyperliquid, BTC, and ZEC in the portfolio?
Here, I am here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, great. So you first. What are we adding to the 3 that I already mentioned?
Okay, come again. We had which
we have in our portfolio right now. We got BTC, we got hyperliquid, and we got ZEC.
Okay. Well, I mean, on the primitive, I have to add Stellar XLM. Definitely a sleeper, but they're caring so much for the ecosystem, and there have so many developers onboarded. I think they can pop off.
Okay, so we're adding Stellar. Another one.
And is it the right place here to mention the Peridot token, or?
Well, I mean, like we're talking about, you know, like the tokens that are very much majors right now.
Perfect. No, okay.
So yeah.
Silence.
But we will jump into low caps after.
And I started developing first on the blockchain with Solana, right? So I have to mention my brother Solana on this one.
Okay, I see. Well, currently also a good buy at 84. I mean, technically cheap, to be honest. Aris, what are we adding there? Like we got Stellar, Solana, we got 5. Now let's add 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, Solana would have also been one of my choices. They're facing a lot of like with the whole like on the DeFi side of things, on a lot of people talking about how Pump Fund is moving to USDC pairs, meaning that there's not going to be, because right now like Pump Fund locks a lot of Solana in all of these old contracts and tokens and stuff. So it's actually really great.
Good for Solana TVL, right?
Yeah, and that's going to be removed. So it's not the best thing there, but it's such a big. I'd say like there's so much happening on Solana, even outside of like, everyone just talks about meme coins, but there's so many like products and apps and everything built on Solana. And in terms of like main kind of like ecosystems, like, yeah, there's a lot happening on Base. Hyperliquid obviously has a big amount of apps and stuff being built around it as well, mainly financial. But on the side of like consumer finance and like users and scale, like Solana is, yeah, I'd say they're now
Ashraf,
too
if
big
I,
to fail.
if I might
So,
might interrupt you there, Ashraf is saying in the chat, Tau, so Betensor, Aerodrome, and Diem, and also he says he likes cards, but not everyone's meta, but they're profit in building big Pokemon card inventories.
mhm.
So I think that's a clever pull, right? Like go for things that actually make revenue, not things that raised hundreds of millions of dollars and are producing $2 of revenue a day. So that's a good. So what are your two calls here? What are we adding from your side?
For me, I mean, Solana would be a good one. I guess we're not doing the low caps yet, but I
Not
would
yet.
say
Everything over 200 mil.
okay. Yeah. It's a hard one because alts suck, to be honest with you. There's very little alts that
I know
perform
what
well.
I'll add. I know what I would add.
Yeah.
Yeah, near protocol.
Yeah.
I was a near maxi once. Made me a lot of money. I still think they are good. So I would add near. Tau for me is like I haven't read enough about them, so I wouldn't be able to give a good like actual outlook here. Arrow, very very interesting, especially for base, right? There will be base season again. So yeah. So let's go to the low caps. Like, what are we adding when it comes to memes? Maybe some lower DeFi tokens, RWAs. Let's do 5, right? Or like, I mean, 5 altogether. So I'll start with one that I would add. Just because, like, to be honest, like in my mind, like when it comes to like different sectors, whatever that may be, I think Pumpkate is doing a very good job. And I think that they will make a good amount of revenue. So I would add Pumpkate to my low cap portfolio, basically. What are you adding, Async?
Yeah, this is a very good question. I like the last year since we developed on Peridot, I stayed away a little bit from the whole meme stock space and low cap space. The only thing where I can put my trust in, and the price is cheap. Now I can mention the Peridot. Yeah, that's for sure.
Now you can.
Now I can. I mean, the
Shamelessly
base.
plugging yourself here, but that's fine.
It's the only one where I can talk with confidence.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
100%.
that's it. It's not like, hey, buy it or whatever, blah blah blah. It's just it's the only meme basically. Not even right. I'm saying meme because of the price. Currently, the price is meme, you could say, right? But it's the only token that I hold that has such a low market cap.
Good. So Aris, what are you adding? Give me one.
One. Okay. I was gonna share Sim as one, but I'll share this one instead.
Sim is always a good buy.
Hopefully that we're getting listed on Vibe soon. I'm annoying them every day to get them on board, but they were kind of building and had their the little hype run that most coins have when they first go, and then it was like 3 months or so just like building nonstop, and now that they're absolutely taking off after they're doing a lot of things. But it's pretty much this AI agent on Base, which has an edge trading BTC. So it has a ton of different signals it filters through. There's other agents trading, and that takes like the consensus of all of their data, and pretty much has like you'd have to check the exact win rate now after all the testing they've been doing. But it's this autonomous compute which has this edge on trading, and then they're pushing it through Polymarket and Lighter APIs to trade with real capital.
Ooh, nice.
So it's like this agentic sort of quant, and now they're doing very well because there's a ton of KOLs that have kind of caught on and are bag working it. So
nice. We like that. We like that. We like that. So we'll get them on Vibe. Really good to hear, guys. So you can soon just long them, a little bit more capital efficient. But from market talk to actual markets that are being listed, Tiago, if you would be so kind, switch back to my screen so I can start listing 2 tokens that we have today. And the first one that we're going to add liquidity to is Bertram the Pomeranian. So we have that token already listed. You guys see that here. I will copy the address from Vibe here. I will go to Bertram, click on send. Then I will add the liquidity here. Check the wallet again. Makes sense. Yes. Good. We have sent in the liquidity. Boom, deposited. In a couple of minutes, that liquidity is added to the pool, and you guys can start trading BERT. And the next token that we're listing is from one of our other partners. They're called Hivelo. We're gonna grab the address. We're gonna, of course, check it out. We checked out BERT a couple of times now, so I didn't show that. This is Hivelo. They're one of our partners. We'll also, of course, show the Twitter. Well, you guys can check them out on Twitter at Hivelo official here. And yeah, let's get them listed real quick. New pool, you guys know the drill. Token address in. We have everything that we need here. Perfect. We're gonna create the pool. Take the wallet address here. As always, we're gonna go back to our wallet. Click on the Hivelo. We're gonna send it to the wallet here. Perfect, that matches. And that should be listed in the next 2 to 5 minutes. I will show that to you guys then in my pool page. 1 second, let's refresh. Let's click through the pool page and we see Hivelo waiting, and let's check if we have maybe already added the liquidity to BERT. Yes, so liquidity added here, you guys can see it. And oh, BERT is also on the up and up. Very nice, we like that. Awesome. So next thing that we want to do before we place 1 or 2 trades from Ars account and we will end today's stream, we will buy a token from Dex Screener, or like from, you know, currently Dex Screener. At one point we're going to switch over to something different, but you know, this is just super easy to show you guys because I can stay on the same screen with my wallet here. So what are we buying today? Aris, do you have something that piqued your interest?
yeah, let's check out Dex Screener here and see. Okay, we got some Cabal coins. This Degen one is definitely not organic.
Mm.
I
You know
find
that
interesting. I saw like last week or 2 weeks ago the troll people like in London, right, went outside, did a little guerrilla action with their ads and spraying the troll logo around. That I found pretty interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's really good.
Did we,
Yeah.
did we get
Okay.
troll listed with what we had?
No, we haven't gotten it listed yet.
Yeah, that
Maybe we should list Wojak. I like Wojak.
This is a this manifest one. I'll drop it to you on Telegram. It's fairly new, but it's a interesting concept of like that whole belief narrative, up only
Mm-hmm.
narrative.
I see. Should we buy that one?
Let me
Should
take
we
a little.
grab
Let me look
like
a little longer here.
what do you say?
Let me look a little longer. Let me see what else we got first.
Yeah.
We listed Bernie, yeah. Either way,
We haven't listed Bernie, no.
really.
Bernie's also good.
Mm-hmm. This might be a good one. Let me see how active their community says. 1 sec.
Yeah, there's the manifest one, just the meme coin. Oh, Bird. Yeah, Bird is doing well. We like that. We also
there's.
have either listed as well. Yeah.
I was gonna say this cat mask one. They're quite down now, but there's more activity starting to happen there again. Mask, if you search the cat, yeah, that one. That one is a very not as active now, but I can see that there's some activity happening on the token. But that has a really cool community as well.
Okay. So what are we picking now? You pick.
um, hmm. You also like that manifest one you said?
Yeah, this is a good one.
We already got neat. We already got yeah.
Question is like how high can that run right in the current market? Like
Uh-huh.
that's the question. Like is it maybe like has it top tier and it's all just downhill, right? Or are we picking up one like a Wojak, this cat with mask,
Oh, we could.
or
So there's
yeah?
also the asteroid here on Solana.
Oh yeah, true. Or we pick up the World Cup coin, like to be honest. Because that is common and like this one is dangling around between 1 to 2 mil here the whole time, or 2 to 3 mil. So I kind of think that could be a good buy.
Yeah, let's go for it. People
Right, because
they have tokens for each of the countries. Yeah, they're doing that whole thing.
I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I think it's just a fucking meme coin too. Like I'm not. Oh, here, World Cup coin, trade on pump fund, home, all matches. Each nation's community coin. Oh yes, they actually have that.
Oh yeah. Let's do this
Oh,
one.
that's cool. Yeah, that is actually cool.
And we'll reach out and see if they want to help get all the.
Yes,
So
we'll list all those community coins.
yeah,
Yes.
sort the losers.
Yes. Let's buy 2 soul of them.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Wrong wallet. Jesus Christ. Right wallet. Good. So, as always, we pay soul. We buy this token. We bought this token. We will go to Vibe, go to the pools. We'll create a new pool. Add in this token. Wonderful.
Not necessarily for the stream, but
works.
check out PRL, Pearl Research and Knockchain.
Did we
Is
list Knock? I think we knocked. We
Astra,
listed Knock,
is
right?
this what's the QR code for EFI? That's for depositing into the LP. So you can
Yes.
create
I copy this. You go ahead.
Yeah. It's pretty much a wallet address where you deposit the tokens to create the perp market.
Yes. And this is the designated wallet for the pool. And everybody, once the pool is up, can then add, or can, if the pool is not up yet, can create a new pool, of course. So as you see, I'm sending in the 2 Sol I just bought from World Cup Coin. Closing this down. This was sent in, and then you should see this in the My Pools page. You will see here, waiting. So this will come live soon, and we are able to trade it. And while we were talking, Hivelo is live. So it really only takes 1 to 2 minutes. So you guys can also start trading this right now. Good. Perfect. So, Thiago, if you would be so kind, switch over to ours the screen. We're going to place 1 or 2 trades, and then we're going to end today's stream. And if you guys, have any questions, you can always join the Telegram, the Discord, and all these channels. If you guys want to join the closed beta and test out Vibe, feel free to send us a message. We're going to get you a beta code and you can try it out. There's, of course, the point season on right now, and our referral codes will come live fairly soon, which are limited in numbers. So, the more active you are, the more likely you are to get a referral code early and before others can get it. So there's a lot of things you can do on Vibe, and one of the cool things that you can do is refer tokens to us. If you do that, you will be rewarded with a referral, of course, and all those tokens that are out there that are not on Vibe should at least check out Vibe and see if they don't want to have, a perpetual market on Vibe. As always, there's 0 requirements, there's 0 listing fees, and we share 70% with the LPs. So with that being said, oh yeah, Thiago has switched over already. Aris will place 1 or 2 trades and show you the other trades that we placed last week, on Sunday, and then we'll end the stream for today. Good. Aris, please go ahead.
I'm trying to load the I'm trying to check out this one that we just listed, which isn't loading. But the ones I shared the ones last time. Where are they? These 2. So they were both over 100% for the trades we placed last time.
Great.
The neat and the bull.
Good trades.
Yeah,
good trades. World Cup Coin isn't live yet.
Okay, that's why.
Still waiting.
Let's see what else we got here. It says live now, but I guess it's not. Yeah. No. Oh, there we go. It is live.
It should be now. Yes.
There we go.
And we have Knock listed actually, so we can do a little long there as well.
Yeah. I do want to long this. I want to long it, but I feel like we'll but the World Cup, so
World Cup starting in 23 days, something like that.
Let's check. June 11th. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
I mean,
I just feel
there's
like
a good chance that this just runs.
There is. Yeah. Maybe we should go for it. I think on the short term, yeah. I guess if we're doing low leverage, then yeah, let's assume that's gonna go back to this area before going up.
Could well go back to like 2 mil, something like that.
Let's just check out here. Maybe we'll just size into this one a bit, or onto this, and then we'll grab more in this area once we go down. If it doesn't just take off.
Yeah, it's good.
So we'll assume we're going down to that area. Now, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna bet that we're gonna come back down first, and then we'll open longs after.
Good. Then let's put a short in, a quick one.
Because if we're shorting, I'll add more on top, and we'll go for.
Yeah. Good idea. I mean, we already dipped 10% here on like in 24 hours, so it's a good one though. Like I kind of like those like narrative ones, and they did it right. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I had that idea, like this exact idea, for the last World Cup, to actually do this with community tokens, and like they actually made this, so it's pretty cool. I think this can actually do some good stuff.
Okay, we're doing something like this. Oh, gave me a bad PNL, even though okay, that's fine. Oh, no, it didn't. And then usually you just have to, there we go. We didn't even have to load it, so that's nice.
Great,
and
yes.
We'll set our margin for about 14. So it's an isolated position, guys, on Vibe, and so we're just moving our margin a bit here.
There is no cross margin on Vibe caps, guys. Like there will not be. Like this will be horrible for you.
Yeah. If you're short something, then this happens on
like you can be so much in profit, and just because like a token dips and you have cross margin, you're gonna get ripped. So isolated is the only way to go here. Like on majors, fine cross, right? Because volatility, and yes, right? You don't have that much there. But yeah, I mean on the Vibe caps, there will only be ISO.
And there you go, guys. Never mind. Let's see what
it's the trade.
Jumping between. Yeah. We placed it. I'm just waiting for it to load, or it is loading correctly. Oh, it is.
Oh too. Yeah. It is just actually.
I thought it was jumping between 10% and -2%, but no, someone just did a little. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Cool. So
good. I would say we will stay on that, and once we cash in, we'll instantly switch long here. And like I think like this account, like we'll keep that as the streaming account, and like we will give like a little bit of an update every couple of weeks, how the positions are doing and what we basically achieved. Could also be very interesting, right? So with that being said, and the trades being placed, you want to do another one, or are you good?
I'm looking at the pump gate here, which you do like, and I will say this looks like a very nice long.
Yeah, this looks like a nice long. I was about to say
this 3 area.
Yeah. This
I'd
actually looks nice.
Our stop loss down here, and then we try to catch it back up to something in this area. Let's see what we can do here. But there's not a huge amount of margin on this one, unfortunately, which is fine. Maybe we'll do
maybe there's enough for 5x20. I say we will we'll try to catch something back in this area.
Hey, well, maybe we have a couple of viewers that are holding Pumpkade and they want to hold it for the next couple of months, and they want to grab some APR and not have the supply sit around super idle, so they can come to Vibe and add that to the LP and basically earn while they're holding it. So very good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think with that, like, let's put in a small long here, and then we're looking good.
Let's see if it allows me to, because it did. Perfect.
Wonderful.
Got me a bit of a bad fill there, but that's okay. Maybe that's not correct. But our I'd say it's a very good 3x.
Good long, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good long. You're 100% right.
And then we just
All right.
want
Good. Guys, we placed some trades. We listed some tokens. We heard one of our partners talk about what they're building. I think we did everything that we wanted to do today. We're gonna, of course, keep working on Vibe. There's gonna be some cool updates coming fairly soon. We'll also drop an alpha and a beta wrap up. In I think 9 days from now, the first month of closed beta is over, where we will then give you guys like a full wrap up, basically what happened in that month with all the APYs, etc., or APRs that were achieved in the first month. So you guys can actively see a little bit more of a detailed breakdown of the numbers. But yeah, as always, we appreciate you guys stopping by and spending some time with us. Appreciate you guys chatting with us, and appreciate our guest. Thank you very much, Async from Peridot. Check out the guys on Twitter. And check out Vibe Trading on Twitter. Join our channels and join the closed beta. Give us some feedback and try it all out. And with that being said, you all have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world. It was lovely again, and see you all Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.